Highest high and lowest low. Let's see. Well, I got to tell you, the period after September 11th almost killed me. It was it was the hardest thing I've ever done. I've ever had to do was make sure that financing happened. If it didn't happen, the company was dead. There were no two ways about it, because you could just tell if you didn't get across that chasm, you weren't going to if you needed to. And so many companies fell away at that time. And the thing that I like about that period is that I know what it's like to be at the very limit of my capabilities. I know what it's like to be to the absolute edge of what it is I can do, and to know that if it takes 1 ounce more strength than this, something's going to break. And I remember the moment when I realized that. Actually, I suddenly realized, this is it. If I am called upon to deliver any more than what I'm doing right now, something's going to pop. I don't know what it is. Maybe I'll go nuts. Maybe I'll have a heart attack. Who knows? But I know something's going to break. That was the most difficult time, definitely, in certainly the company's history that I've experienced. For me personally, highest highs. There have been a lot of them, and it gets to a point where there's, how do you compare? I mean, when we got our first major reorder from GlaxoSmithKline, that was just an incredible moment. We shipped our first complete system that we'd spent, almost a year working on. When our first customer reported that they had achieved a fundamental result, that they were able to do something that they'd never been able to do before and were able to publish it. Actually, one of the best times was last year in the second quarter. After having too many beers, I told our VP of Sales and Marketing, I said, if you hit this number, and I made up a number that was just ridiculous. There's no way he could hit this number. I'll cut all my hair off, just shave it, And he said, I'm going to remember that, guys. And on June 14th, or no, actually July 14th, that was the end of the second quarter, the VP of R&D was up there with the razor, taking my hair off, as Mike, was laughing. And that was a great moment, definitely, too. Success, that is, did you savor that?